Greetings, MDUSD. This is Dr. Dan Scudero with a summary of the Teamster contract from 2020 through 2023. You'll note that there were a lot of articles covered in this contract. Uh, Ironically, this was a contract that took 4 years to complete a 3-year contract, and we don't ever want to do that again. I will say, in my own defense, my involvement in this was just about 1 calendar year in length, which I still thought was a long time. So the organizational security portion that I've been going through, basically it realigned that to AB 119. So the organizational security piece now complies with the law. What I really want to get you to is vacation, because there are some substantial changes in vacation. So now in vacation, the cycle for Teamsters runs from January 1st through December 31st. Employees must submit their written vacation requests between November 1st and December 1st. And then by January 15th, the district will post a schedule of vacations. But the really big changes are coming up here in vacation. So, of course, only when necessary and after every effort has been given to the employee and mutual agreement between the employee and the supervisor may not exist, then the district may schedule vacation hours for that employee. But the big change has to do with vacation accrual or vacation accumulation. So effective September 30th, 2022, the vacation accumulation cap will be the employee's annual vacation accrual amount plus 10 days. So much like the other bargaining units, everybody gets a certain amount. And then as in the past, everybody was allowed to take their annual amount plus 10 days to keep. Now in the past, they used to be paid. There was a vacation payout for that, but that was a big expense for the district. We're now encouraging everyone to use their vacation time as they accrue it. But if Teamsters go over their accrual amount plus 10 days, after September 30th, they shall not accrue any more vacation time. So what they have in vacation is theirs. They own that. We're not taking that away. They will only change that number as they use their vacation or if they resign or retire from the district. But if they want to accrue more after September 30th, 2022, they need to make sure that they're using their vacation and they get it below their annual allotment plus 10 days. And I'll let you read that language. It can be kind of confusing the very first time you go through it. In terms of holidays, similar to CST, Teamster employees that are 260 days, they're granted an additional choice day. So they now have 2 choice days. And the same as CST, they can use their second choice day at November school recess, winter recess, or spring recess. In terms of salary, for 2021, they had the same contingencies everyone else had, and those were not met, so they didn't get a raise for 2021. For 21-22, they got a 4% increase to their salary schedule, which was retroactive to July 1st, 2021. For this year, 22-23, they were given a 3% increase plus 1% because they worked with us on the vacation language. We gave them an additional 1%. So that's a total of 4% that they earned for 22-23. In addition to that, their unit members in active status on July 1st, 2022 received a one-time off-schedule payment of $1,000. And in addition to that, in June, we negotiated a side letter with them where we gave them another 1.5%. So Teamsters really for 22-23 through this contract and the June side letter got 5.5%, and they also got the $1,000 off-schedule payout. This Me Too agreement language is the same language we use with the other bargaining units. It focuses them on Medea. This gives the board the opportunity to address the needs of individual bargaining units. We note that there are some bargaining units who have members that are at minimum wage, and the board would like to change that. Benefits, the benefits cap at 4%. So any increase in benefits, the district pays 4%, the employees pay the rest. And through this agreement, we decided that the district would pay the entire 5.3% increase in benefits last year. And that's just benefits I'm talking about. All right, let's get through benefits here. Ooh, a lot of language about benefits. Transportation. Transportation has a number of changes. Some of the bigger changes, and I'm sorry these aren't multicolored like the other agreements are, have to do with summer school. Let's see if I can find that real quick. I think it's after summer assignments. So here's the change for summer school and for extended school year. Their route shall not be less than 25 hours a week or 5 hours per day. So that was a change in language that was there. It used to be 4 hours per day or 20 hours per week. Now they can get up to 25 hours per week or 5 hours per day. And there's language in here, if necessary, the Director of Transportation or designee may release summer school or extended school year drivers at any time. In hours of work, oh, there's a term. You can read that. Management rights and recognition. I'll let you read those too. Coverage. It's just who is in their unit. And what I'm looking for are hours of work. Here we go. So the big change is right there at the bottom. Lunch and rest periods cannot be used to start late or end early per labor code. So that's a labor code piece, and that's something that will be tagged into the other classified units if it's not there already. And I'm sorry, I'm going through this. There was a lot in there. Callback time, no changes, although we would like to make changes to that article. Holidays, we talked about. The rest of the holiday piece was the same. Proven hopefully, not a lot of change. No on maternity leave. So new parent leave, same changes we made in other district units, bargaining units because of the law. So it used to be that if you had a partner in the district and you both had a child or adopted a child, then you would have a 12-week bonding leave period that you would share. And the law has changed that. So now each partner gets 12 weeks individually. And so this language reflects that each partner gets 12 weeks individually in regards to parental leave. And they can use that within a year of the child being born or adopted. It can be continuous or can be intermittent, which means they can take it 2 weeks at a time until they reach the 12 weeks. It's up to them. Salary administration. Now let me read it to you. I'll let you look it up. There it is. It's right here at the bottom. So if an employee works 30 consecutive workdays in a vacant position, the vacant position must be posted unless the Board of Trustees or Superintendent enact a hiring freeze or a hiring pause. So promotions, there were a number of changes in the arena of promotions. Um, The written performance assessment method rating shall be developed by HR and shall be related to the actual requirements of the job. You'll notice that any reference to a specific passing rate is not in the contract any longer. So written or performance assessments will be shared with the interview team as another piece of data that they can use in determining who to hire. So even though this is in the promotion section, the same language is used for transfer and for, although actually transfer people have already passed the test, but it's also used for external candidates. So no assessment cap. They don't have to reach a certain rate. We just pass that information on the test to the interview committee, and they decide whether or not the candidate's worthy of being hired. You'll know that an employee will be ineligible to apply for a promotion for the Teamsters if their most recent evaluation has a general rating of needs to improve or unsatisfactory and was completed more than 30 days from when the candidate applied for the promotional position and no more than 1 year. They'll also be ineligible for promotion if they were suspended within the past year. Once someone has applied and been found eligible to apply for a promotional position, attendance and performance evaluations and reports will not be considered by the candidate selection team because they were already considered for eligibility. Vacancies will be first met through the transfer process and then, of course, promotion. And then after that, we'll go to external candidates. District will provide the union at least 3 working days to appoint panel members. And then we get to food service. A number of changes in food service. So in the food service article, an employee who agrees to work extra hours at another site during the regular workday shall be paid for travel time. Food service will create, I might have passed that one already. Food service will create a list of volunteers. There we go. Who express an interest to work in extra work assignments. Time worked in temporary assignments will count towards probationary periods in employees' regular positions, including step increases. And let's see if I can find this one. Let me come back to the summer school. So if a sub is a position for which no transfer, promotion, or external candidates are hired and they have no needs to improve or unsatisfactory evaluations within the past calendar year, have not been suspended without pay, that should sound familiar to you, and they desire the position, they shall be given the position if it is mutually agreeable to both Teamsters and the district. Summer school applications for food service employees will be posted by March 30th of each year. Applications must be submitted by April 15th, and food service, Teamsters, and HR need to review those applications no later than May 15th. Summer jobs will be bid by seniority within each classification period, and when positions are filled in all classifications, any remaining applicants will be pulled together and will be bid by district seniority. Again, the bidding process will be completed by May 15th. Food nutrition attendant, warehouse attendant, truck drivers shall have their first rights to summer positions within their class and shall be selected by seniority. They'll be paid at the current hourly rate or greater in case there's additional funding that has happened the last 2 years in summer school. Employees who work summer school assignment will be expected to work the full duration of summer school. However, up to 2 days of unpaid time off will be allowed with the pre-approval of an area supervisor. Any unapproved absences beyond 2 days may result in being dropped from the summer school program. And then in reclassification, the union and the district shall meet 3 times a year. Here we go. Let me go again. Where is this one? Here we are. The union and the district shall meet 3 times in a year in the month of July on an annual basis to review and or update job descriptions for one classification. Updated or revised job descriptions will be presented to the board by the first board meeting in September. Neither decisions on reclassification requests nor this procedure shall be subject to grievance. Thus ends the summary of the Teamster contract for 2020 to 2023 summary. Thank you.